Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where right now the only river I see is a river of frozen water. It is covered with snow over here. I have entered Fangorn Forest, and apparently I am finding the path to Nurzum. Right now, the path I am seeking is towards an ent that could help us in our fight against Nurzum. That does not look like an ent. It looks like a troll. Yep, definitely a troll. New deed, Wood Troll Slayer of Wildermoor. Well, what did I expect? I wonder how I'm doing on my wood troll deed, by the way. I'm meaning my racial wood troll deed. I keep on forgetting where I'm standing on such things. Probably, God, I must have taken care of that way back in the troll shaws, right? Enmity of the wood trolls. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, I didn't take care of that back in the troll shaws. Probably skip the troll shaws or something silly like that. Well, I will see if I can kill a couple of wood trolls as I go through here, since this does look like a nice opportunity for that. And I'm still on Enmity of the Wood Trolls 1. There is at least a second one. I've got 35 trolls now. They make that 36. So I am making progress. And I think I found an ent. So is Corden. A tall and craggy figure stands by this glade. Well, what do you say, Corden?
Look, what a wonder. See if you can get his attention.
All right. I'll see. Seems to be snoozing away. How about picking a flower? Would picking a wood lily wake him up? No, it just activates a deed. Uh, hello there, sir? Hello? Are you here? Ooh. Hello, my name is Pinesea. I was wondering, what is your name? Leaf Lock. And I was wondering if you knew of Nurzum, a giant of a baleful eye, ponderously swinging, that comes close here. Oh, it's baleful. Oh, hello? Well, this may take a while. The flock wasn't impressed with me.
It may take some work to wake him to our need.
Yes, we have found an incredibly old ent, at least, right? Isn't that good? Now, how are we going to wake him up? Well, that's the question.
Engage the orcs in combat, and the din may waken our sleeping friend.
Yes, because I beheld many orcs cutting their way through the balewood while we searched for this place. If you engage them in combat, perhaps that will help to wake up our friend here. And if it doesn't, well, there'll be fewer orcs in the balewood. That's a worthy enough result, isn't it? Always the optimist, Corden. Always the optimist. All right, I think there were orcs somewhere in this direction. Would fighting some trolls help to wake them up? Well, apparently not. Well, okay, let's go and find the orcs. Ah! An orc! Let's see if this could be any louder. Well, at least the sound of attacking armor helps. But why I had to loot them individually? The old way? The pre-Rohan way? Why is there a pre-Rohan loot in this? I see no reason why I have to loot these bodies individually. It doesn't make sense. Let's make noise about that. Maybe Leaflock will be woken by the noise of complaining about it. Oh, hold on. There's another orc here? Yes! Another orc. And I see another one there. Surely... Ooh. Surely this will wake up Leaflock. Let's see if this woke him up. Still seems to be dozing, though. Well, what do I do now? Well, let's try killing more orcs and see if that works. It looks like they sent a few reinforcements since last time, so... more orcs to kill. Or maybe that's one that I just missed last time. Oh, well. Oh, hold on. I heard an orc in this direction. Hello. My name is... Oh, yeah. I forgot about that little feature. My name is Pine Sea Needles. I need to wake an ent, prepare to die. And, just doesn't have the right ring to it. Alright, we got you. Let's loot you, and since I'm close by, I might as well loot you back. Look at this. That should be able to wake anyone, right? And the ant still seems to be dozing a bit. Oh well. It doesn't seem to be effective.
This is proving more difficult than I expected.
Perhaps the danger and the noise is too far away to draw Leaflock's attention. Go to Nurzum's Wrath and defeat some of the Uruks of the White Hand. Bring some of their equipment to Leaflock and see if that will stir him to wakefulness. Okay? Kill some of the Uruks instead of the orcs. Well, I guess going after the orcs didn't do much, so perhaps that'll help. Ah! I think I found a good campsite. Well, that looks like an orc rather than an Uruk. But I need to find some Uruks and steal some of their equipment. Let's see. Ah! Here's one right over here. A hardened Uruk. Why, it has tree bark all over him or something? Oh, I've got a helmet. I guess that may help. Let's see if we can find another piece of equipment. How about you? And a blade. Yeah. Let's see what Leaflock thinks about these. This doesn't seem to be any more effective, but perhaps I could just drop the equipment onto the ground and maybe that'll make some noise? I know, with a thick blanket of snow.
Why do you wake Leaflock?
Sounds a little effective. You hold the blade and helmet bearing the mark of the White Hand. For a long moment, it seems that nothing will happen, until finally Leaflock's eye swivels open and fixes upon the orc weapons. Boom. Boom. A deep rumbling within the ant goes on for some time, and I wonder if he's gone back to sleep. Well, that'd be typical. Oh. Apparently he is wakened enough to stand up straight.
Small names for big things, little one.
What? Well, yes. Small things? What? About Wildermore? About Nurzum? About the orcs? Which big thing? Wildermore? It is not a name. I know. Okay. Does it know about the Rohirrim and what they call the place? All right. Well, what do you know?
Orcs may hack and claw and burn for a time, but never for
All right. In other words, you've been through too many orcs to worry about them. But it is true of men also. Oh well. Anything else I could say about this? I do not know what beast it is that you describe by the name of Nurzum. What do you mean by this name? Well, we're talking about big giant. Okay, I'll see how long it takes me. About 5 minutes later, and I'll finish describing him, I guess. Well, what's next? You described this to the end.
said he was a giant.
Yeah?
That is not just a giant.
Not just a giant. It may have been a giant once. Now it is more than that. You describe an unnatural combination. It was a giant. It was also a horn. Twisted. Corrupted. Boom! Boom! Leaflock will not allow this. Leaflock will deal with this. I think I woke up the ant.
An ant can be truly frightening when he is roused.
Well, look at that! I do not know what Leaflock will do about Nurzum, but this is better than I had hoped for that we could achieve. I will meet you back at the cave, Pine Sea. I want to speak with Leaflock for a short while, if I may. Of course, of course, of course. Yes. Any opportunity to talk to an ant, I guess. I'll just go and kill a few trolls on the way back. And who knows? Maybe I'll get somewhere close to finishing this deed that I should have finished about 30 levels ago? Probably. Actually, I think I am going to be able to finish up this little deed. Completed! Enmity of the Wood Trolls. New deed. Enmity of the Wood Trolls 2. Because there's always a follow-up. What do I get for this? Let's see. Ooh, the perfect thing you need for your solo playthrough. A fellowship maneuver. I didn't have to wait long for Gordon to get back, probably because I spent all that time killing trolls along the way. Hello there, Gordon.
I do not know if Leaflock will help us, despite his anger.
It is good to see you again, Pine Sea. I spoke with Leaflock for a time after you left, and it's difficult to say if he will help us. He remained angry, but some of his initial fury has subsided. He cares little for the plights of men, or of elves, but of trees and horns he cares a great deal. If Nurzum was simply a giant, Leaflock would not have troubled himself at all to help us. If Nurzum is as he appears to be, an unnatural fusion of a giant and a horn, there is at least a chance that Leaflock will involve himself. I don't know how great a chance that will be, but we have done what we could. All right. I guess that's all we could do, right? Wait. There we go.
We have planted the seed of Norzum's defeat. Now, we need to let it bloom.
We must let it bloom. And it looks like quest available. Wildemore. What a time to get that quest. Oh, well. Yes, we have planted a seed. What did we miss while we were searching for Leaflock, Pine Sea? Are our friends and the survivors of Beer Tour still doing all right? Well, I guess we'll have to find out about that. How is everything coming along, Glenwene?
Did you find what you wanted in Balewood?
That is great news. If such creatures are as strong as Corydon believes them to be, we may have the best ally against Nurzum that we could hope to have. Nona survivors are improving as well. Ledwig is much stronger now than he was, and everyone's spirits are improving. It will not be long before Ledwig can get up and be about. Horn has spent a great deal of time speaking with Nona. I have been trying to give them their privacy, but I can tell that they have not worked through their feelings. The complexities of youth. I remember them dimly. Yep. Time. Now, let's see what Horn has to say. I am sure that he has something to tell me, right?
Since Leodwig is improved, I thought we might all take our meal together.
Yes, Gordon has already told me about Leaflock. I thought that he was going to hurt himself smiling so widely. As for me, I am doing fine as well. Nona and I have been catching up while you were gone. I told her about our adventures in the Sutcrofts and Fangorn, and about our unfortunate audience with Theoden King. She told me about her attempts to provide for those in her care by raiding abandoned villages and stealing supplies wherever she could find them. Sounds very difficult. I wish that we had been with her. We could have helped her, and, well, you understand. Well, since Ledwig is improving, I thought that we might be able to take a meal together in this chamber. Let me know when you're ready to eat. Okay, well, I guess no time like the present.
Corydon says they have planted the seed of Nurzum's defeat, and we need only wait for it to bloom. Is he right? Can we trust this Ent?
We walked slowly forward, unsure of what awaited us. Yeah? Horn crept before us, sword at the ready. And suddenly a shrew burst from the bush, toppling Horn into his face. Really? That one again? Yeah. Very funny story. Master Gleamner, surely you have something else that we can speak about? I do have some words concerning Beer Tour. Would it be too painful for our new friends? I would like to hear it. Yes, I really want to hear of my city. This is your answer, Bart. Well, I suppose it is.
A city on a hill she was, strong beer tore, fair beer tore. From far across the plains her banners we espied, and she was a comfort in time of pain, time of want. But the winter came, and with it an iron tide, and it was our day to comfort, our time to protect. From each corner of the land all would ride to that city on the hill, strong beer tore, fair beer tore.
Well, maybe someday it'll be strong again. Oh, hold on. Something's going on. Alright, well. Oh, this isn't a tremor. Piney, what do you think makes this sound? Is it Nurzum? Has he found this cave? We must see what's happening outside. Alright, let's go. Okay. An army of horns. An army of horns. Well. Maybe we'll be able to get through this after all. They march, Piney. They march to fight Nurzum. Leaflock has done what we hoped he would, Piney. He has sent horns to seek Nurzum. Will they prevail against him? I cannot say, but I know this. My heart is stirred by their march. They seem no different from you or I, and from Horn or Nona, so far removed from the daily worries of men and elves or hobbits, but still they march for us against the evil of Nurzum, against the evil of Saruman. Even now, Leaflock and his herd have not retreated so far from Middle-earth as to abandon its people. It's worth remembering. It seems that our friends have remembered something as well, Piney. I told you it would happen, did I not? I am certain that I did. Perhaps you did. What do you say, Nona?
I have never seen anything like it. Things are more clear to me now.
The sight of those trees marching away to fight Nurzum. Suvlik would fall down upon his face in wonder, and Wadu would never have believed it if I told him of it. But looking at those marching trees, allies of ours in this and yet so different from us, I realize that a strange world this is, and how small our places are in it. Corden spoke of Leaflock, the tree man. He knows not of Rohirrim or Dunlending. To him we are nothing, and yet he sends us his children, if that they be, to fight our enemy. Such wonders, such marvelous and terrible wonders, all at once. I do not want to face this strange world alone. I will no longer run from the differences between my people and Horn's people. He and I will be one. When those in my care are restored to health, I will go to where he goes. Let all who oppose us beware, for together we are strongest. Thank you for keeping him safe while I was away, Piney. Soon I will adventure again. Nurzum will soon be defeated, and we will leave this place. Until then, we should rest and recover our strength. We will speak again when that happens. We will speak again when that happens. So end our little adventure in Wildermore. While Nona's friends recover, I think it is time for me to head over to Hootbold and find out what's happening there. Right now my goal there is to find out, is there anything of use to a mariner? Because we're the most recent class, and there's a possibility that there may be no trader there for mariners at all. In which case, it's going to be a very, very short trip. However long I spend there, I don't know. But we will begin that trip in the next episode of River and Sea.